Hey, this is Russ with Winged Saber Historical Fencing. Today we're going to finish up the last of the basic synoptic table actions for blocks 3 and 4. We're going to continue looking at actions in engagement later. Sometimes these will seem a little bit repetitive, but it's important to be able to see what this looks like in all the different positions, because some people are going to have an easy time with block 3 and have trouble with 4. Some people have an easy time with 4 and have trouble with block 3, for example. So Kat here, wave to the camera, yay, is going to give me an attack, and I'm going to give a basic block. So she's going to cut 3. I'm going to do my proper block for 3. We've seen this before. Go check the Saber blocks video. I'm now going to feed her the same attack. She's going to make the same block, and she's going to give me responses that you can make to shut down those low-line attacks. 3. From here, she can immediately thrust. Bang. Back. 3. If she gets a nice bind, now remember, our distancing is a little bit off because ordinarily I would be stepping in, but we've got camera to deal with, okay? So for those of you who are saying, wait, why the middle bind? We got you. This is for camera purposes. She can immediately make a false edge attack under my wrist. She can also simply return to guard and step in. Well, that stinks for me. Now, we have options as the attacker as well. If she makes a 3 and instead of turning to present me with this giant ramp of curvy doom, if she just does this instead, I get to sneakily do, oh, I see her shoving her hand in, pow. If she does a proper cut 3, notice I can't do this. Excuse me, proper block 3. 3. If I do this now, this is very dangerous. I'm now at best looking at a double, possibly looking at a flinched miss, or she comes up and backbinds my arm to get rid of the blow, as we'll see later on in the actions and engagement. Let's see this with cut 4. 4. She cuts false edge under the wrist. Pow, gets out. 4. She makes a thrust without changing anything else, pushes it in, doink, sad day for me. 4. She returns to guard and simply passing steps in. The fact that my saber's here doesn't make a difference. In fact, Kat, I know you're being conservative with space for the camera, but can you come back to a good guard and just not worry about my stomach? Okay. That way people can see just how fast that lands. 4. She's still slightly pulling back because she wants to be nice to me, but you see how far past my block that blow is? I have very little chance of blocking that if she gets the proper bind and executes in a snappy format. So she's going to cut 4, and I'm going to do a terrible block like this, where I'm just wagging my arm around. When she sees that I'm waggling my arm rather than blocking correctly, she can flip the false edge up right to my neck. 4. Oh. That's not good for me. Your blocks have to be proper. Your binds need to be proper. Your alignment needs to be proper. If you can get those things together, shutting down low-line attacks is child's play. What we do not ever do is slip the leg. If she cuts 4, many of the manuals say to do this. Well, that's great. Except what if she does that and she lunges low line? Cut 4 and come in low. Uh-oh, that's a problem. What if it's an actual melee and I do hit her in the head, but I don't put her out of action? We have numerous reports of people taking glancing head hits and even solid head hits and not being put out of action. During one of the famous encounters with the Barbary pirates, there was a manuscript writing of one guy who had to get hit 3 times in the head before being taken prisoner. You cannot rely on the slipped leg. If I come in out of nowhere and just go, ha-ha, then she can clearly time that and go, no, thonk. But it's dangerous, because if I can slip lower than she expects the blow to go, there's a good chance she eats the blow and misses my head. All right. Quick recap. Kat, I want you to do all 3 on cut 3.
Okay.
3, shank. 3, false edge. 3, return to guard and shank. And if I do a terrible block against cut 4, just because we got a wall over here, you cut 4, terrible block, oh, bad for me. All right, learn these, know these, love these, and you can shut down the high-low game very, very easily. Thanks, and happy fencing. We've got more videos and content coming, so if you liked what you saw and it was useful for you, please stab the like button, /subscribe, and punch the little bell icon so that you're notified immediately when new content comes available. Thanks, and go do the thing.